welcome to another episode of Lifestyle Expose. I am your host, Laura. This week, bringing to your ears is the Nigerian Entertainment Conference, which held last week. We released the video earlier this week for you, but that excluded the panel session. Well, don't forget that the event was themed Buying and Selling Nigerian Entertainment and Everything in Between. Well, we had the panel session that were hosted by celebrities, the likes of Joke Silva, Kemi Lala, LD, and the rest of them. Of course, Ehiso from MTV Base also was there, and it was a very, very, very interesting aspect of the event.
Thank you. I think Nigerian market is very unique. We have 170 million people, and it's a market unto itself. And I think the sooner we start looking at ourselves as our core market, the sooner we start earning from within. We're all striving perhaps a bit too hard to be Eurocentric or Western in our approach and Western formulas and stuff, Western styles of marketing and stuff. But look inwards, corner your market, because everybody else is coming to your market. Everybody's coming and grabbing your market, and we're losing it. Afrobeat is dying because it's being harnessed abroad rather than here. I'll just pass on mic to somebody else.
Hello? Okay, my name is Chioma Ude, and I'm the CEO of the Africa International Film Festival. I'd like to tell you a little bit about the film festival, that way you understand how we sell the Nigerian content. The film festival is a huge networking platform, and over the years we've grown so much that we now get great content, especially or primarily from the movie industry. Now we act as exhibitors, and we're also distributors. I'll break it down in three. Now, selling content in terms of what the Nigerian film industry has to offer, we have all these international bodies that come to the festival, and we have great movies that come to the festival. So what we've seen, especially in the past 2 years, in terms of selling our content, I'll give you real-time examples of what's going on in the festival right now. Maybe a month ago, I was invited by the South African government to come over to South Africa and basically tell us how the Nigerian film industry is making it happen. In doing that, they're offering X amount of money, be it for feature films, for documentary, for shorts out of Nigeria. So they want your content, they want you to come over to South Africa and tell them how it's done. But for giving you the money, you have to act everything out in South Africa, spend 70% of the money in South Africa, and also bring in one of their actor or actresses in order to make them a star.
Copyright Society of Nigeria. It's a collective management organization approved by the Nigerian government to collect royalties on behalf of the owners of music and sound recordings from those who use it, including radio stations, hotels, and all that, and distribute the money to the people. It's not a profit-making organization, I must mention that, and it does not receive a penny from the government, not 1 shilling. Mr. Top identified that yes, the organization can keep about 30%. It's a maximum, really, of 30%. All you just do is use the money you use in administration. And I'm looking forward to the day when Kosan will be operating on just 15% of the collection and all the rest of the money going back to the owners. It is not profit making, it's not set up for profit.
Basically, we have had to explore other means. Of course, movie soundtracks. I mean, you can even, I can quickly give you examples of Fat Girls, Two Faces music on Fat Girls. Yes. Majek Fashek's music was on, what movie was that again? On a foreign movie. And also for soundtracks and sports meets, like World Cups and things like that, where you had the band. Yeah, so these are avenues. through which we can actually sell our content. Of course, airplay. Airplay, yes, over here we're to have lots of airplay. That helps to circulate the music. Brand enhancement and concerts. Concerts, especially the ones that are being sponsored by multinational companies, they have the muscle to help to promote you as an artist. And then, of course, we have the mobile phone content, ringtones, etc., etc. And then we have, of course, there's the music downloads. A lot of the downloads these days, they're even free. So people have access to them all over the world. Anywhere you want, you can get the music. Of course, there are also CDs, DVDs, handsets, etc., etc. These are the things that we can use to promote our music.
I think tomorrow's talent should be very, very excited. I see a lot of you here. We are at a time in our history of development of entertainment when the future is just so bright. I heard in the earlier panel somebody saying that people are down, are despondent. Don't be. There is just so much work coming out there because we're going digital. This digital age means that there is an incredible need for content. Millions of hours of content, and all of it can be taken up with music, duh. A lot of it is going to be taken up with movies, it's going to be taken up with television series, it's going to be taken up with so much. So there's a lot of work out there. In my generation, our work was going to auditions. And for a lot of people, even in this generation, their work is going to auditions, trying to get the work. But the work, the vista is there, the work is there, the work is coming. And it's for you to be ready to fill those positions. And how do you do that? I am a strong believer in training, whether it is in learning, in acquiring the knowledge. And how do you do that? You can do it informally and you can do it formally. What do we mean by informally? Informally, you join an already existing company, like they do in the Yoruba genre. In a lot of the Yoruba companies, and they've been doing that for years, the Yoruba Traveling Theatre, the Ogundes, the Duroladikwas, all of them. They're taking a lot of young people and they train them. They just don't get on stage immediately. They make themselves known to the leader of the company. They go through the training, they go through learning, they go through learning all those proverbs. When you listen to a Yoruba a play, whether it's on film or whether it's in the theater, the richness of the proverbs, it's a skill. It's almost like it's exactly, actually, like listening to Shakespeare. Shakespeare in our indigenous language, even much better. It's so rich and so full. And one of the excitements that I have now is that we have a channel for Igbo as well, because Igbo language too is very rich in that culture of speak like Chino Achebe says, everything that they say is oiled with proverbs. Do you understand? So so you can learn from being part of a company. That is the informal way of training.
Look, if you have a label and your label wants to do ABC records half hour on Beat FM and buys half hour on Beat FM to promote his artist, that is totally different. That is allowable. But in the normal run of play that you'll be giving a DJ money, if you do that and I find you, you are in trouble. And if a DJ asks you for money, please call me so we can take it up and find out whether, that era is gone in Nigeria. It should not happen again. And to Kefi, my sister, you guys, the dancers, have to come together. If you don't come together and push your agenda, nobody is going to push it for you. Deji and I are friends today, but there was a time Deji would not take my call. We had to institute 9 cases at the Federal High Court against his station, against Silverbird, against Dark Communications, against Smooth FM, against what's Larry's station, Larry Zemoje's station, Brilla, against practically every major station in Nigeria for us to have a deal with them. You know, if you do not show your muscle, they are going to mess you up. It's as simple as that.
Okay, and that will be all. I hope you enjoyed the panel session by these celebrities. We can see what this entertainment industry is trying to sell out and of course is bringing in. We all know that the entertainment industry is also known as the creative industry, and it was so thoughtful of them to have brought together this event to make it a successful one. Well, you're free to drop your comments, and of course you can tell us your own perception about this industry. For further details, you can contact me on lifestyle@webtvng.com or my social media platform, Facebook and Twitter. Till then, do have a pleasant weekend.